want a blanket or a child's cushion to sit on, which you could fit on.
Oh, I love it. She's got it made.
I've been traveling with it all
All
month.
I love it. Well, I'm gonna lay you again. You know,
Okay.
once in your life is
Awesome. Like what's longer than an imaginary one for you?
I can get
That's
more.
not bad.
I can get more of this size if you want.
No,
That's
I
good.
think that most of us will be fine on a
Okay.
small one.
I was surfing on my horse.
Oh, look at my life.
It's true though, I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like too many, what did you call them? The star.
Hokulea.
Hokuleas
Yeah,
have
so-
to be.
So Hoku is star. Yeah, star of glad. So Leah, star of gladness is what it is. Yeah.
We had an energetic
Yes,
connection, my horse and I.
I love it.
And I shifted how I was riding, and I was driving here going, oh my gosh, that's surfing a wave. And then I thought, where am I going?
To the shore, yeah, the shore, and it's like, which shore, there are so many.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So,
yes, I so appreciate you saying that, because one of the concepts or lack thereof that I've been surfing with. Thank you, Israel. Just gonna turn you down a little, which is kind of a hard thing to do. Is time no time, space no space, and being in the presence of both, past, present, future, all, none, empty, full, and the joy of that. I mean, it's like that phrase, the secret is, there is no secret.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh. All the O's.
All those.
Dear friend, would you like me to get you a cup?
Mahalo, I would. Thank you.
Do you want me to get Mary?
That would be wonderful.
Thank you.
A lot of people.
Easy.
I think Annie and Vasiki are coming. I believe so. And I would assume Diane is. But.
We shall see. Dear. So good to
Thank
see
you. I know, you too. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
That's a lovely choice. Nice to see you again. I'm so
Hi,
glad you
yes,
could make
thank
this
you.
one.
Yes, of course. Gosh, I'm so sad I missed the first one.
Well, you're here now.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. Is anyone sitting here?
That is
You
for
are.
you.
Thank you.
hi, Anna.
What's up?
Hi, Anna.
Anna. I'm Tolina. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Wenda.
Wenda?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm Tolina.
Talina.
Yes.
Pretty.
Thank you. What did you go over on the first one?
Ananda, we just surfed away.
We
huh?
surfed away, and here I am again.
I think it will come up in this one.
Oh,
so,
okay, good.
yes.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
I don't know how you guys did like that, but I was gonna try it. That doesn't work for me. It's incredible.
Well, if you could have set the cushion
This
upright,
Yeah.
then it's more comfortable.
Oh,
The
okay.
other thing you can do is put your
Okay.
fingers in there.
I'm
kind
gonna
of
try new
roll
things.
your
This will be
calves
fun.
up.
I know, it's like,
You're
I've always seen you sit like that, and I'm like, okay, I gotta learn how to do this.
How does
That's
it
not
feel?
bad.
Woo!
I just don't have the stretchy level for that.
Because like that really helped push your shins out. Because all of us have bad knees.
Thank
And
you
that
so
one was the
much.
one
Sure.
that me
Ew,
for
yeah, well, what's weird is mine was all on my foot.
Yes.
Which is so crazy.
Ooh, did you look in the bottom of this?
Is there something?
No, no.
There's a cockroach.
Yeah.
Is that really?
No, there's just a spiral.
I just watched it.
No, in a good way. So that is,
Yes.
Hoike.
Nice.
Hoike,
Mm.
Hawaiian enlightenment.
Oh.
Because I have a,
Nice. Sick. Of
Of
course.
Keeps on. That's, I was thinking, how should I get that? It's like a petroglyph hoike that I have. It's like, no, yeah, there's enough, honey. It's like, there it is. Hoike wanted to be here. I love it.
What are you doing with the recordings of these?
They're on my website.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
Yes. The last one did not work. I'm so sorry. The universe just.
What about the first one that you went? Because it wasn't like
The
you
first
had
one did work.
The first one did. Okay,
Yes.
Because I was able to attend that one. So.
Good. And I can send you.
But
a
I
link
would
to
love to.
that.
Yeah.
Revisit
the
it?
chant was
Yes.
so great.
Yes.
Going to learn then today, if you so choose. It's going to be an opportunity to, and it's simple.
Well, I would say we can start anytime. I
Okay.
don't know what the time is, but
Okay, I don't
Anne
either.
tends to run
So
late.
2 or
And
3.
Vasuki will be late.
So there we have it. All right, thank you.
And look at that.
I know, yay. Aloha, each and every one of you. E kumai, welcome, which another level means come to me. And this feeling that when you're welcoming someone, that whole sense of come to me. I mean, there's an invitation to oneself to be present in order to be able to make that request. So, as I shared before, the Hawaiian language has many different dimensions of meaning. So, I'll pop in some different dimensions at different times when it feels appropriate, or even if it feels inappropriate. I may do that, because that works too, doesn't it? And so, my name is Eileen Kimsey, and I had the honor to live, love, and learn in Hawaii for 20 years. My name actually in Hebrew, Eileen, means light, and my Hawaiian name is Ka Wahine, Ka Anui Nui Wahine, which means woman of the rainbow. So it's a broader spectrum, if you will, of light, which is very much what my experience was in Hawaii, is that experience of expanding my awareness of my physicality, of myself, in terms of my senses, and also expanding awareness of myself beyond form. So, full spectrum, and there's lots of colors we can't see. And that is true with all of life. So that's exciting. And so my makana gift in Hawaii, she is in me, and she keeps on giving, is the awakening of my soul, if you will. Reawakening, thank you very much. Never goes to sleep. We don't ever go to sleep. We may cover up. So today, and our focus in the Aloha series is Arise and Awaken Our Light. That is the essence of who we are, the vibration of who we are. We know and we experience that. And we also have experienced the comfort, the need to sometimes hide it or protect it in some way. Oh, knocking on the door. I felt that. Yes, thank you.
I think there's a doorbell too,
Yeah.
but that works too.
Yeah, you can knock or ring.
There's so many
Just come through.
choices.
Oahu,
Aloha.
yeah, Windward side, yes, yeah. And you?
I've been to the Big Island, but I haven't been to Oahu yet.
Hawaii, I think that's
Yes.
awesome, yes.
How long is it?
Many times. I don't really know to fill you in, but we went to buy a cancer retreat in Hawaii,
Okay.
in the town of Hawaii.
Okay.
Yes.
So that we're looking to buy there. Yes.
Wow.
Yay!
I know.
Yay!
Thank you for not me. Those are for you.
And then the series came up. And I was like, oh my gosh.
See? Yes.
See?
I want to hear more about that.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
Maybe we can give you a hug from the back. So nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I was in such a hurry, I didn't bring my driver's license. Well, you probably don't need any of those things. No. You need this. That's it. That's exactly why I brought that. When I am
You're
pretty.
the hula. You're the hula.
I'm the hula.
Yeah.
I'm the hula.
Yes. Mary Mary Monarch was just showing off out there.
And I couldn't remember like if you needed to, return.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is the Mary Monarch.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
My husband went to that.
Oh,
year.
this year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You should tell us about it.
awesome. Awesome, awesome. Life is good.
It didn't feel like it.
Beautiful.
I told Tom to unlock the door, it's locked for some reason.
You're a doctor?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Aloha to each and every one. So, our time together today, which is eternity, is awakening, reawakening our light. And aloha, alo, in the presence of the light from which I flow, ha, the sacred breath. And so together we'll do 5 inhaling and be in the presence of whatever you like, and a thought is to experience as you inhale through your nose, being in the presence of the divine light from which you flow, and then sounding the ha, and really experiencing that you are sharing that light through your sacred breath. So again, we'll do that together 5 times. So allowing ourselves to be in the awareness the consciousness of light that we are. And noticing if there is a willingness to awaken to another level, another dimension of your light, of the essence that you are. And simply notice what that feels like when you pose that possibility. Because there is a call. There is a call to each and every one of us to awaken to the light that we are, to awaken to the essence that we are. And there's the call now.
There it
There
is.
it is.
Wanda brought the cup of enlightenment and,
It's not me.
oh,
And there are signs everywhere. There really are, all the time. And for us to allow ourselves to receive the makana, the gift of it. You were sharing about being on your horse and driving the car and the awareness of surfing, within all of that. And it's like, oh wow, what a gift, what a makana. And for us to allow ourselves to receive it. And then there's probably another one because we receive that. And it is this natural, infinite flow of giving and taking, receiving, that happens naturally, innately, within us, within our breath, within our circulatory system, etc., etc. And so, I bring to you an oli, a chant, that I'll be sharing for the first time with others. I've been sharing it with myself over the last few days, which has been very exciting and powerful. Aloha. Means awaken, arise. And this chant, this oli, was written by Pualani Kanehele. She's a hula teacher. And it is chanted in the early morning before the sun arises, basically calling up the sun. And the translation is, awaken, arise from the ocean, from the depths of the ocean, to the heavens, to the highest heaven. In the east, the sun, arise. And so as the sun arises, then we are invited to arise. So that is what I would call a traditional translation of it. I'm going to share, after I share the oli, I'm going to share the spiritual translation, or another dimension of the translation, if you will. So, hoike.
Always more than one meaning in Hawaiian, right? There's always
Indeed,
more than
I
one.
love it. I know. E ala e. E ala e, kalahi kahikina, I kamoana hohonu, pi I kaleva nu, I kahikina, ai kala, e ala e. E ala e, kala I kahikina, I kamoana hohonu, pi I kaleva nu, I kahikina, ayakala, e ala e, kala I kahikina,
I ka moana ho honu, pi I ka leva nu, I ka hikina, ai akala, e ala e, arise. Let's say that together. E ala e. Again. E ala e. One more time. E ala e. What an invitation. And at another level, an expanded level, awaken, arise to the light within. Consult with the deepest wisdom. This is the natural way. This is the path beyond. The divine light within is awakening. Arise. And there are 2 more olis that I will share throughout our time together. And I have these that you can take home with you, copies of this. So again, we noted this call to awaken, and we're all feeling it in one way or another. Whether it's pushing us to get out of where we are, or drawing us, or whatever, we are all feeling it. The entire, all of humanity is experiencing the call in one way or another, whether conscious of it or not. All cultures, all creation. And so, just like the phone that rang, it keeps ringing until we answer. Are we willing to answer the call? And when the call is coming from within us, that's kind of a different experience. It may be more comfortable, it may be scarier. Because we have caller ID often on our phone. It's like, who is this calling with this experience in my heart or my soul? And the truth is, it's you. It's me. It's all of us. Calling us to the essence of who we are, to our light. Calling us home to a place that we never left, possibly a place that we forgot. And maybe we forgot because it was safe to forget. It doesn't matter. The reasons don't matter unless they do. And so it's all okay. However we take it in or put it out, or it's all good. And so the question is, are you willing to awaken, to accept, and to activate your light and your essence? And the beautiful thing is, it's your light, it's your essence. And so we can go at whatever rate we want to go. We can say, no thank you, taking a break. Hey, I'd like to exhale. Yeah, that's true. Exhale here for maybe 3 minutes, but at 4 minutes, pull back, 4 days, whatever. We're the ones making the choices. And that's part of the awakening, is that consciousness, or that awareness, if you will. And it is important to honor. In the honoring of the moment, really, when we consciously honor the moment, we are also honoring, that which is called the past and that which is called the future, which actually don't exist. It is the moment. And so in the moment, there is this shifting and changing that's happening within and beyond time. So, and is a wonderful 3-letter word that I invite you to use to expand. And look at that. it's in the world. It's in the world. It's in the world. It's in the word expand. Just notice that. And so my precious friend, Aina Badua. Aina means earth, land. The sacred land of Hawaii is called Aina. And she, 4 days ago was her 80th birthday. She lives on Oahu. And Aina, this Oli, is an Aina Oli. Say that 3 times. Aina Oli, Aina Oli, Aina Oli. And she shared this with me many moons ago. And I'm going to share it with you, teach it to you today. So you simply echo me. Very simple. And the Oli is for me, the sun. Na'u kala. So I will sing it once, and then I'll sing it in parts, and you simply echo me after I sing. Okay. Okay. Na'u, na'u, ke kakuna o kala. For me, the sun. Okay, echo me. Na'u,
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 ke kakuna
ke kakuna
o kala.
o kala.
Echo me again. Na'u,
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 ke kakuna
ke kakuna
o kala.
o kala.
Let's do it all together.
Na'u, na'u, ke kakuna o kala.
Kala, the sun. Kala, kala. For me, the sun. The sun is for me. Wow. I am the light. The light is me. For me, the sun. It's like the first Oli. Ala, awaken, arise. And it's like we're saying to the sun, awaken, arise, come from the ocean, come from the deep ocean, come to the heavens, come to the highest heaven. Oh, it is there in the east. Now it's my turn to arise. It's the same. It's the same. And this recognition that we are one in the same. We are one in the same. And we are one in the same. Mahalo nui, aina. So feel, so the question is, are you willing to answer the call and awaken the light? And notice how that feels within you. Willing, maybe a little willing. And a little is a lot. So it doesn't matter. Willing is willing. So, well, maybe I'm willing. Well, that's So the sun doesn't boop. It takes a while. I'm coming. I'll show a little light, but you're not going to see me. You know, it's the same to honor that natural flow with ourselves too. We sometimes are so pilikia to ourselves, so unkind. Stop. We don't like it anyway. It was something that was learned that never felt good. Now, we're big kids, we know it doesn't feel good, and we don't have to play that anymore. Maybe we needed to play that in order to survive, and that's okay. We're in a different place now, or not. And at least we're in a place of awareness so that we can choose and be aware of what we've chosen. This is light. This is Hoike. This is enlightenment. It's a journey that's you get out there before sunrise and you're a for quite a long time before she really gets out. You know? Yeah.
Did you used to practice on the beaches, or did you?
Yes,
do this
yes,
with
in the
community?
morning. Uh-huh.
And get up early and do the chant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's go. Where's your jet when you need it? Hawaii is more than a physical place in the Pacific Ocean. Hawaii is a way of being. Hawaii is a way of being. There is a mo'olelo, a story of when Captain Cook in 1778 landed on Kauai, and the mo'olelo, or the story, says that that the crew went around the island and asked the people, "Where do you live?" "I live Hawaii." And no matter where they went on the island, "Where do you?" "I live Hawaii." Go to the other islands, same response. Ha, ha. Remember, ha, the sacred breath. Vai, W-A-I. Water, which is code for mana. Sacred power or sacred life force. Mana, Vai. E, the I, supreme. I live in Hawaii. I live in the flow of the supreme life force that flows through my breath. That's what they were saying. The state of being in which they live. And this is as alive now as it was then, as it was before then, before. Future, future, future. Same. That is a phrase, if you hang out in Hawaii for very long, that you'll hear, same. It is, it's same. Family, ohana, same. Oh, ohana. Same. We're all one. So, cultures, of course, individuals make up cultures, cultures make up individuals. ourselves. Same. And so, the Hawaiian culture, and I know Thompson, who is a master navigator, the ancient wayfinders of Hawaii, of course, used ancient ways of navigating the stars, the ocean, the fish, their own bodies, etc. That's how they navigated. And in 1976, that whole skill of wayfinding, which of course, when Captain Cook and then all those that followed after him, that came and found the islands. Wrong. Anyway. And that's true with no matter what shores somebody came to, it was already there. We were already here. And so, bringing in judgment and separation and all that. And so, just like as we were growing up in our different systems, whether it was family or church or school or community, we discovered what was safe and what wasn't. What we needed to, you'll hear this in the Hawaiian language too, kapu. So often it's the kind of everyday translation would be that it's forbidden or off. No. What it really, or the expanded is sacred. So this is sacred, and so there's a certain way in which one behaves in sacredness. And so, boundaries, if you will. If you don't get that, then it's like, oh, they're saying you can't come in. Yeah, because you don't get it. And so, this culture, this Hawaiian culture, as Aboriginals, Native American, on and on and on and on and on, we know who we are. We know what is of value. And we will put that in a sacred place, whether that's within ourselves or hidden away physically in some way. And so that happened to the Hawaiian culture, as many cultures. And it was and of course, and so the language was, it was against the law to speak the language, to do hula, all of that. And so in 1976, a double hull canoe, the Hokulea, which is the zenith star for Hawaii, is Hokulea, which means star of gladness, that's Arcturus. And so they named the Hokulea, they built it, and then sailed it from Hawaii to Tahiti using the ancient navigational skills and back again. So saying, we know who we are. So that really opened up this, it's safe, because we are claiming our light, our essence, our aloha. We know we are uhani nui. We know we are spirit greatness. And so 1976 was a few years ago. So since that time, there's been phenomenal sailing all around the islands and around the world with Malama Honua, which means to care for island Earth. And that was a 3-year sail around the planet and arrived back on Oahu Magic Island, June 17th, 2017. Yesterday, the Hokulea landed in Seattle. The journey now is going to be a journey connecting all those within the Pacific. So this is from now until 76 or 75, I don't know. I think 4 years it's going to be. So they put it on a barge and brought it to Seattle, and then the people from Alaska are coming and with a bigger canoe, a barge, whatever, and take it to Alaska, and that's where the journey begins. Because our Alaskan ohana has been so active in our reawakening of our light and their light and culture, that we are partnering with one another in this journey and all the journeys all around. So I encourage you to follow the Polynesian Voyaging Society online, because they report, on a weekly basis, and just a phenomenal experience. And so, today we are going to explore ancient future by being here now and looking at the early light of Hawaii. And through, as I've spoken before, that the Hawaiian culture is an oral culture, and it shares history by way of prayers, chants, mo'olelo stories, the hula, all of this. And so that's the way ancestry, there's some amazing, many amazing Hawaiian people who their family chant is everyone in their family from the beginning. That they can chant, yes. Yeah. Talk about connected. Talk about connected. We had a family reunion in July, 90 of us. I can name every one of those people, but anyway. Why are we talking about Hawaii? One reason is because it's more than a place. It is a way of being. Another reason is that it is a sacred place. And I want to get this in a fine-tuned way, so I'm going to do some reading here. As Hawaii is said to be one of the land masses of ancient Lemuria. And Lemuria, the Lemuria that remains above water today. Lemuria is oftentimes spoken of as Mu. Mu means motherland. So maybe you've heard of Mu and Lemuria, and maybe not, and maybe you've heard of Atlantis, the lost continent of Atlantis. Well, Lemuria would be similar, and Mu was before Atlantis, and also during and after. So Lemuria was a utopian culture based on love, compassion, respect. The Hawaiian people are definitely a heart-centered people, as as is evidenced through the Aloha spirit. And the islands vibrate at a high frequency, allowing one to experience a consciousness of your form and a consciousness of your formlessness. In the 1870s, King David Kalakaua, with whom the Merry Monarch is named after, because he was a merry, happy monarch, and he started the Merry Monarch, the hula festival. So King Kalakaua commissioned a map that showed a great Pacific landmass and other landmass in the Indian Ocean. And most agreed that the Pacific region extended north above Hawaii, past Easter Island, to the west at least past Micronesia. And further legend says that the area now known as the Hawaiian Islands was the capital district of this land. So that was in the 1870s, King Kalakaua, in that essence of knowing, if you will. So this is an article that was in a science magazine in 1999, University of California, written by Sumathi Ramaswamy. And this is what this individual said. This paper charts the adventures of a fabulous continent swallowed by the Indian Ocean. From the 1860s, with the globalization of sciences, European and American natural historians, geologists, and paleogeographers began speculating about the existence of a Mesozoic continental landmass in the Indian Ocean, 250 to 65 million years ago, referred to as Lemuria, or the Indo-African continent. This landmass was thought to have included parts of the present-day southern Africa and India, and even may have stretched all the way to what we currently call the islands of the Southeast Asia and Australia. The interests of scientists in this paleo-continent have varied, some seeking clues for the origins of humanity, and Lemurian may well have been the cradle of the human race, the primeval home of humanity, the motherland, Mu. Spiritual view of Lemuria. It is said that most humans experience Lemuria as their first sojourn on Earth, entering the Earth plane through the Arcturian Stargate of Easter Island with the Polynesian Triangle. Archangel Metatron refers to this Stargate as the umbilical of the Earth. Rapa Nui, Hawaii, Mount Shasta, and other sacred places are said to be holy mountaintops of the massive continent of Lemuria. Archangel Metatron, by way of James Tiburon, states, "It is essential to understand that Lemuria existed on the earth in two very different phases. The first was a utopian realm, which may be described as a hologram of coherent light. All movement was by thought, and communication was telepathic." I just chanced it. All kingdoms of the planet were in harmony. The second was when Earth shifted into duality. At that time, the area of Rapa Nui was chosen as the island of light for Lemurians selecting to experience life in a more dense physical manner. It was chosen for its incredible energies and proximity to higher dimensions, but also for the gateways above and below for its role in the future. And so, we are in the midst of our ancient future. We are awakening to ancient wisdom within us that will guide us forward. The harmony of Mu, of Lemuria, remains active and alive within each of us. It is our essence. Allow your light to awaken and to arise. And with that, I would like to share the chant Eho Mai, which says, it's an invocation connecting us back to the wisdom that has been hidden, to that which has gotten covered over by believing we are only human. So this is that call. Eho Mai. Annie, yes, dear. You have it? Yeah, and I let you.
We're gonna get on that. Yes. You know my grandmother here a lot.
Eho mai kai ki mai una mai e ona mea huna no e ao na mele e Eho mai Eho mai Eho mai Eho mai kai ki mai una mai e ona mea huna no e ao na mele e Eho mai Eho mai Eho mai Eho mai kai ki mai una mai e ona mea huna no e ao na mele e Eho mai Eho mai